Hi Scorpio, and welcome to your June 2020 work and career reading. A slight apology from me because it's a bit later than anticipated. To those of you who subscribed after seeing my love reading for June, thank you to you. It's been so great to have you all on board, honestly, because as you know, this is a new channel. It's only been going about a month now. I'm still very much trying to get into this routine of delivering readings and what works best for all of you, so please drop a comment underneath and let me know. Also, if you've not subscribed already, it'd be really helpful to me if you did. Obviously the more of you that are on board, the more I get an idea of what it is you enjoy, what it is that you know, what sort of content you'd like to see in terms of the readings. But for today, we're going to look at work and career for June. Some of this may have already happened for you, but we'll see what's going to happen for you towards the end of June. And okay, let's get started. So, Spirit, what messages do you have for Scorpio today, please? All right, let's just make sure we're in camera shot. I'm still getting used to that. I'll get there. Oh, and here we go. It's another one. Okay. So we have the High Priestess, we have the Three of Pentacles. I'm just going to pull a few more so that we've got a better overview. Knight of Pentacles. I love seeing pentacles in the work readings. It's always a good sign. Oops, we have 4 here. Which one, Spirit, please? That one, okay. Do we want any more? The middle one, okay. Those 2 they don't. Let's have a look. Wow. Interesting. Okay, so we have the King of Pentacles, the World's 9 of Swords. What else, please, Spirit, for Scorpio for June, for career? What else for June for career, please? Wow. Do you want me to take all 3? Do you want me to take that one? Do you want me to take these? Do you want me to take that one? Okay, Scorpio, right, let's see. Okay, so we start off with the High Priestess card. Apologies, Scorpio, my phone rang in the middle of me trying to do the reading, so let's continue. So as I was saying, Spirit are showing you that you are sitting here in your priestess position. You know, you have these skills, the qualities, the intuition you need to be able to bring about the outcome that you want. And here you can see the priestess concentrating on the crystal ball here. She has all the tools around her to be able to move forward with what she needs to do, or what she wants to do, more to the point. And here we have the Three of Pentacles. You know, we have this situation where, I'm just going to move the camera slightly because I think you see the cards better. Okay, sorry. Right. So, you know, it may be that it requires you to work with some other people. It requires you to work as part of a team during the month of June, Scorpio. It may be that you're planning with your workplace. And, you know, this isn't unusual, I guess, in this situation, because it may be that you are returning to work and therefore planning is going into how things are going to be. But it's saying, you know, that if you work as part of a team, you're likely to be able to get a good outcome and move things forward in the way that you want them to. There's certainly movement in terms. Sorry, there's flame in my throat chakra. There's movement here, but it's slow movement. So it may be that, you know, Knights are all about movement, but the Knight of Pentacles is particularly slow. It may be that you've got someone coming in with an offer for you. You know, this Knight is very sort of generous. He's coming in with his pentacles, so you know he's coming in with an offer, or it may be that something that you're working on is going to move forward during the month of June, but it's not going to be fast. He's the slowest knight in the pack. I always say pack, and I should say deck really, but whatever. But whatever it is, you know, you can make this work. Like we've already seen, you've got High Priestess energy going on for you, Scorpio. Again, Scorpio's very intuitive sign. You know you have the skills to carry something forward. So, you know, whatever this idea is, or whatever this planning is that you're doing, you know, if you work in partnership with people, you can take this situation forward, you know. And here you are looking quite settled, quite relaxed, and quite abundant. You know, the King of Pentacles is here. He's happy with his lot. He brings stability. You can see that he's been sitting here for a while, because he actually has these sort of vine things growing across him, and you know he's in an opulent position. He's got his pentacle above him. He's got this lovely looking chocolate cake and his glass of wine, you know, but he brings a feeling of opulence, a feeling of stability. And whatever this offer is, or this project you're working on is, it will bring you into a position where you're feeling a lot more stable during the month of June, Scorpio. And your efforts will be rewarded. You know, the World card is one of the best cards in the deck, and it actually, you know, shows this woman looking relaxed, again, you know, throwing her hat in the air and feeling free and feeling like, you know, she's celebrating. So the efforts that you're putting in here, this planning, is not going to be sort of it's not leading you into a dead end at all. You know, it's moving you forward, albeit at a steady pace, and it is going to bring you that stability and that feeling of security, and your efforts are going to definitely be paying off during the month of June. You're going to begin to see those changes coming into play. What Spirit is saying to you is they want you to make sure that you are looking, they just said, on the bright side of life, and they're singing that song. Do-do, 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 do-do. I know the singing could be better, I know. But this is what they're singing in my ear. They want to make sure, Scorpio, that during the month of June that you don't lose faith. You know, they're saying to you, here's the Nine of Swords. Look at these 9 swords. The 9 of Swords are directing you in the direction they want you to go in. They want you to head towards the sun. The bird is looking towards the sun. The cat is trying to get your attention, tapping on your arm, saying, there's better things, look out the window. But you're very focused on what's gone before, you know? You're very focused on the past, maybe. You will know what resonates with you, Scorpio. Obviously, you know, it'll all mean different things to you because this is such a general reading. But, you know, they don't want you to sit in this energy where you're perhaps feeling a bit sorry for yourself and you can't see the wood for the trees. They do want you to look, and I'm not going to sing again. They're laughing. They're laughing at me now. But, you know, they want you to look at the brighter things because they said your efforts are going to be rewarded. And it may be because, you know, they've put this card in line with the Knight of Pentacles. It may be that, you know, you're having to be patient for those changes to happen during the month of June. And maybe you're feeling like the plans and the hard work you've been putting in isn't, you know, coming to some fruition. But it is. You know, we are seeing this, you know, your efforts being rewarded, I should say. So they want you to make sure that while you're waiting for this situation to come into being, they want to make sure that your mindset is positive, Scorpio, because that is a lot easier for you to be able to accept good things into your life because you've lifted your vibration. And alongside that, they're saying to you, you know, they want you to be mindful of what is already around you. So even if things haven't been quite as you've wanted them to be recently, be aware that there's always good things around you. There are always kind people around. Maybe it's you that's giving other people, you know, kindness to other people. So important with the way the world is at the moment. But, you know, here we have, this talks about gratitude. It talks about an appreciation of the small things that are in your life. You know, the kind gestures, the little things that you can do for people, and that people, you know, things that people do for you that maybe sometimes we overlook because we're looking at the bigger picture. And they're saying, you know, in order to lift yourself out of this potential energy, and I don't feel that that's a major feeling of doom and gloom for you in June, Scorpio, but I feel it's a danger that you could sort of feel a bit fed up and a bit disgruntled about things because they're not moving quickly enough. Take the time to actually just look around you and to look at the little things you can do that can make a big difference for people. Again, you know, they're labouring this message here because they've given us the Four of Cups. And, you know, this guy in the Four of Cups energy is, he has an opportunity here to look out where everything's a lot brighter. You know, his assistant here, this younger figure here, is coming in with a full cup. He's balancing it very carefully. So it's obviously a cup that has something in it. And it's an opportunity that this guy is missing because he's focusing on what has been lost. Well, not what has been lost, but you know, it's the whole half, what is it, half cup empty. Oh, I got that the wrong way around. Seriously, words today. It's he's focusing on the cup being half empty rather than the full cup that's before him. You know, there are opportunities around him, but he's choosing to think negatively, and this is what they don't want you to do. So this is why they're telling you to appreciate what is around you, because you will be back in control of this situation. We have King of Swords energy coming in here. You know, the King of Swords is, you know, he's got his head held high, his shoulders back, very much in control, thinks very much with the head, thinks with a lot of clarity, cuts through any obstacles. Maybe, you know, a bit detached is the word I was looking for. You know, he can come across as a bit cold, a bit detached. They want you to remember that every situation has emotion attached to it. They don't want you blocking emotions here. They don't normally say this alongside this card for me, but they're giving me a very clear message to give to you, Scorpio. They don't want you to block the emotion that you know, potentially is coming your way, because we have this stability coming in for you. We have your efforts being rewarded. They don't want you to be negative. They want you to be appreciative of the small things, as we said before, because they are going to put you back in control of a situation. You are going to feel like you can move forward with life. You are going to be able to cut your way through obstacles, Scorpio, but they don't want you to be cold in the way that you approach things, or you know, they want you to, they know that you are loving, they know that you're giving, they know that you're, you know, a kind and a generous sign. They want you to actually move forward in that vein, with positivity rather than negativity. And just to explain why I think we've explained that already, but you know what I mean. I'm losing my ability to find words now. But you know, here they are showing you feeling a lot more relaxed. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Look at the abundance around you, Scorpio. You know, your hard work will be done. This hard work that you're planning will pay off. It will take some time, but you will see progression during the month of June. It may come towards the end of June, but you have good things around you, Scorpio. They're asking you to appreciate what's already around you. And, you know, there's no need to be to bring in sort of cold energy that's forceful energy. There's no need to do that, because actually this is where you're heading. We know you're going to be rewarded. And here you are as the Nine of Pentacles. The hard work's been done. You have this abundance around you. So things are going to fall into place, Scorpio. You know, there's no need for you to try and worry, well, not for you to try, but for you to worry about things not going right or going at the pace you want them to, because they are coming. I think you're just having to deal with circumstance at the moment, which you're finding a little bit difficult, perhaps. Right, I'm going to move these cards slightly because I'm going to do some clarifiers now. For some reason, that's looking... Yeah, that's it. Right, so let's get some oracle cards. Let's clarify what we've got. So, Spirit, please clarify the High Priestess for Scorpio for the month of June. This is regarding their work. Please clarify the High Priestess. Oh my goodness. Do you know, all day I've been doing these readings, and all day they've been throwing these particular oracle cards around. Bear with me, Scorpio, while I just pick these up. I can't work with half a deck. Right, here we go. I have got the one they wanted me to have, but they're very lively, those cards today, and yet they want me to use them, so don't know what that's all about. Right, let's just put them there for a second and see what we've got. Yeah, I mean, this makes sense. We have the card of recognition and reward. To clarify the High Priestess, the High Priestess is saying you've got all the skills you need to move things forward in the way you want to. You know, to reach the recognition and reward that you're wanting, Scorpio. So, you know, there's no need for you to get frustrated or worried during the month of June, because it will happen. Right, let's see if we can keep control of the cards here. Spirit, please help me keep control of the cards. They're flying everywhere today. Please clarify the Three of Pentacles for Scorpio. Three of Pentacles for Scorpio. Three of Pentacles for Scorpio. Yeah, this is the beginning of something quite exciting, it feels, Scorpio. You know, you have the card of fertility, the card of, you know, this is a card of growth. This is, you know, you planning something. It feels like you're planning something new, or you're planning the development of something. And, you know, here we have the fertility card to show that whatever you start planning during the month of June is going to grow into something good for you. We're getting lots of positive readings in these work readings. A lot of the signs are moving from sort of this pretty dormant beginning into activity in the month of June. And some of them are slow, but they're getting there, and there's a lot of new thinking around, which is really positive. So please clarify the Knight of Pentacles for Scorpio. Spirit, please clarify the Knight of Pentacles. These cards are really jumping. Yeah, whatever it is, and what a lovely lead on from the Three of Pentacles. We have foundation and achievement. So whatever it is you're planning is going to help lead you to the stability that we talked about earlier. You know, so whatever's coming in, it may be slow, but it may be a project you're working on, but it will help you to put down a good foundation for the future, and will lead to, you know, the achievement of good things. So let's hear more about this King of Pentacles. Please tell us more about the King of Pentacles, Spirit. No. Please calm the cards down. Okay, yeah. I mean, again, what a beautiful fit that is. We have the card of material and spiritual prosperity. It's going to be good for you, Scorpio. You know, as we said, here's the King of Pentacles, happy with his lot, quite settled, quite stable. And, you know, they're clarifying this with material and spiritual prosperity. Again, this card always interests me because everything's in twos, if you notice. We have two designs here. We have two fountains here. We have lots of twos along here. It makes me think of partnerships. And it's interesting that it's come up here when they've put such an emphasis on you team working, Scorpio. So I'm really getting the feeling that this applies to a group of Scorpios who are looking to work with others to move some sort of project forward. Maybe that you have your own business and you're looking to expand or go into a partnership, but it doesn't have to be. You will know what resonates with you. Spirit, please clarify the World card for Scorpio. Ooh, please clarify the World card for Scorpio without me dropping all the others. Please clarify the World card for Scorpio. Please clarify the World card. Which one? Top one. Okay. Yeah, I mean, again, perfect fit. You know, rejoice in celebration. You are going to have that time where you're going to reach your words, what's the matter with my words today? You are going to be in a position where you're going to be celebrating. So whatever you're working on is leading to good places, Scorpio, you know. And as I say, you may just be planning after the lockdown, you may be planning a return to your normal workplace, and you're putting the work in to make that happen. But whichever way, you are going to be happy, it is going to work out, and your efforts are going to be rewarded. So it's nice to have that reassurance, really, and that clarity. Right, let's have a look at this Nine of Swords energy, because this was a real message Spirit wanted you to hear. So let's have a look at Nine of Swords energy, please, Spirit. Please clarify the Nine of Swords. Please clarify Nine of Swords. Do you want me to take that one? Yes. Yeah, they're saying you don't need to sit in this energy, Scorpio. You don't need to sit in that energy. Because you have, you know, this is obviously the Power card. It's the equivalent of the Strength card in Tarot. You have the strength to move things forward, you know. There's nothing here to show any major obstacles. We haven't seen any major obstacles here yet, apart from this, you know, careful planning, which all that feels positive. That doesn't feel bad to me. And, you know, this slow movement forward, but it's going to have such a good outcome. And they're saying, you know, you don't need to be frustrated or you know, think, oh, I wish things were how they used to be, because you have the strength to move it forward and to follow this energy in towards the sunlight. It's about perception. They're just saying to me perception. It's about your perception of a situation. And this is why they're asking you to appreciate what is around you at this moment in time, because for sure, everybody, we're not going to get this sort of time back that we've had in recent months. It is so unprecedented for all of us. So Spirit, please clarify the Six of Cups for Scorpio. Cards are turning again. Ooh, they are so jumpy. Spirit, please clarify the Six of Cups. Please clarify the Six of Cups. Please clarify the Six of Cups for Scorpio. Yeah, I mean, they're saying, you know, we have the Shadow card, and they're saying, you know, you have the choice. If you look at these two cards, we have one that is, she's looking very sorrowful and very sad with herself. And here, you know, he's looking, he's smiling, he's looking at peace with himself. And what they're saying is you have the choice, Scorpio, you know. Sometimes the Shadow card talks about doing inner work and, you know, addressing those parts of us that, you know, are holding us back maybe. This isn't the feeling here. This is a clear message from Spirit to not focus on the dark. They want you to put the dark behind you. They want you to focus on the light. You have a choice as to which way you think. You can think this way or you can think this way. Go from the dark into the light. And that's the clear message that they want for you, Scorpio. Because you've got good things coming. It shows you've got good things coming. You have abundance here, you know. You've just got to be a little bit patient with it. I don't even think it's going to be a major waiting time. I just get the feeling you're frustrated to sort of get this project started or this work started. And, you know, you're a bit frustrated. Spirit are often ahead of me, so I'm going to take these two cards. I'm going to take them for the Four of Cups because this is, they're often ahead of me if I'm chattering on. So, you know, as we said earlier, you know, this guy is looking at sort of the negative things, not seeing the positive. They want you to achieve some semblance of balance, Scorpio, because it's going to be better for you. It's going to be much happier. And again, as we were talking earlier about this balancing out this sort of head-led energy where you're feeling quite, I don't know, you've always like removed the emotions from situations because maybe you've been feeling quite down. They're saying, you know, the balance is going to be resumed. And certainly if you're looking towards the good things you have in your life, it will definitely be resumed. There will be a balance. And again, we have a card of foundation. There was the foundation. So we've had, you know, the work that you're putting in now, Scorpio, is leading you to a firm foundation. So we have two cards of foundation. So you're definitely on the right path to put stability back into your life. Or maybe it's stability that you've been striving for before and you know, you've had to fight for it. But it's certainly coming, Scorpio, it's here. Right, please clarify this King of Swords energy for Scorpio. Please clarify the King of Swords energy. King of Swords energy for Scorpio, Spirit. King of Swords energy, please. Do that one. Wow. Wow. How many more celebration, prosperity and foundation cards do you want, Scorpio? Wow. You know, don't be afraid because, you know, you are going to be back in control of things, as we said. You are going to be standing tall. You are going to feel much better, much more stable. You have got this lovely foundation here for you. And now we have financial and material changes. So, you know, you may have been through some changes with your work, but you are going to regain control and it's going to lead you to very good places, which is why we have the Nine of Pentacles here. Let's just clarify the Nine of Pentacles for Scorpio, please. Nine of Pentacles for Scorpio, please. Nine of Pentacles, Spirit. Oops. Please clarify for Scorpio. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. So, interestingly, you know, they've gone from saying, you know, make sure that you feel these changes with your heart and don't sort of let the, you know, the feelings that you've had that have maybe been a bit negative, don't let them colour your judgment here. You know, because the changes are good. The throat chakra card is all about communication. So, you know, again, we started off with teamwork and, you know, the growth of a project. And, you know, don't forget to keep communicating with people because you are leading. I mean, here you are sitting very much on your own in your abundance. But I very much get the feeling you're in this situation with other people. I want another clarity card for that. Is there another message, please, regarding that communication? Ooh, we have two. Wow. Yeah, I mean, they're saying, again, we've got stand your ground. And we had a card of strength a moment ago. Here it is, just above, the power card. So they're saying, you know, stand tall. Be in this King of Swords energy where you're taking back control, you know, stand tall and, you know, follow what you believe in. But again, bring this emotion in. Make sure you're happy with what you're doing, Scorpio. You've got a lot of good, solid happiness cards here. Make sure you're communicating well with those around you. And, you know, that is going to lead you to really positive places. So, you know, that this is, again, a lovely reading for you, Scorpio. Positive reading. It's so nice to see positive readings for June after all the dormant energy we had at the end of May. You know, it's just been brilliant. Right, we're almost there. I don't want to make this video super long, although I have a feeling it's probably going to be. I'm going to do what I've done with the other signs, and that is I have a life purpose cards here. And this isn't about me saying to you whatever's on this card, you've got to follow it and you've got to abandon what you're doing in life. No, it's not that at all. All I give in all of my readings are just, you know, they are guidance and you take from it what you will because they're very general readings. But what I've been doing this month, because things have been quite uncertain in the world, I thought there's traits that come through these cards, which are Spirit's message to you about what can help you on while you're following your life purpose. So I'm going to lay 4 cards. I'm going to number them and get you to concentrate on them and choose one. And then we'll turn them over and see what the message is for you, depending on which one you've chosen. Another 2, please, Spirit. Another 2 for Scorpio. 1, and that one. Okay. Right, so we have 4. Are they in shot? I think they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're going to number them 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to actually be quiet, which is a huge challenge for me. But I am going to be quiet for a couple of seconds so that you can concentrate on the cards and choose a number that resonates with you. Okay. Sorry, I just had a drink of water. Right, so for those Scorpios who chose card number 1, the message from Spirit for your life purpose is flowers. That's a lovely one. It says, working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. Now, and as I said earlier, this doesn't mean you've got to give up your job and open a florist, Scorpio. We know, but it may well be that being out in nature amongst flowers makes you feel better, makes you feel more relaxed, makes you, or may make you feel more energized. It may be that bringing flowers into your home makes you feel alive, and you know, just makes you feel better, so that you feel more at ease when you're following your work path, or you know, whatever it is that you're feeling that you need to follow. Sorry, it's bizarre. There's someone knocking outside. Yeah, so you know, as I say, it brings, also the good thing about flowers is obviously it brings joy and blessings to other people as well. So if you have flowers in your home, you know, it can make you feel better. It can also make others feel better. I do apologise, I got distracted then because I have somebody knocking outside. I don't know what they're doing, but they're annoying me. Not really, it's just I worry that you're going to be disturbed. Okay, if you chose card number 2, Scorpio, it says artist. Engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other area of your life. Again, a lot of people, a Scorpio creative sign, again, you know, it may well be that you need to take some time just to follow some sort of artistic pursuits. It doesn't mean that you've got to paint necessarily. It can be anything. You might like sketching or pottery, or, you know, anything of an artistic nature, again, may help you just to relax and, you know, help to keep you on your path, because it just, these are all messages about making you feel better, enabling that good feeling. And sometimes we overlook things. I mean, I love, for example, I love to have flowers in my house, but I have none in my house at the moment, and I haven't bought any for ages. So, you know, again, sometimes we need to stop and think, actually, do you know, that used to make me feel really nice when I did some art, or I, you know, maybe even colouring books, but whatever it is, it may help you if you chose card number 2. So card number 3 is travel. If only it was that easy at the moment, but what they're saying is your life purpose involves travel. So, you know, you're going to be feeling a lot better when you're out and about, Scorpio. We know there's restrictions on travel, but they are beginning to ease. And they're saying, you know, the more, if you chose card number 3, the more travelling you do, the better it's going to be for you. It'll make you feel alive again, is what they're saying to me. Right, so if you chose card number 4, they're giving you a message that you are protected. You are safe and supported while you change your career. So if you're a bit apprehensive, if you chose number 4 and you're thinking of making some changes, but you're a bit apprehensive about it, don't be, because they're giving you a clear message that you are safe to make the changes, and Spirit are always there for all of us, supporting us while we make those changes. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that video, Scorpio. I'm going to wrap it up here because I think it was quite long. Please let me know if you enjoyed the 4 cards. I'm sorry there is a distraction, but if you enjoyed the 4 cards, do let me know, because it's just something different I was trying. So yeah, do let me know. If you haven't subscribed, please click subscribe and the notification bell, and I'd love to hear your comments, and you know, any ways you think we could do things differently, or things that you'd like to hear. Please just let me know and let's have a chat about it. Okay, so have a happy June, Scorpio. Follow those plans that you're making, because they look like you're heading in the right direction, and I look forward to catching up with you all in July. Take care.